Coach, in the second half, we held them to 33% shooting, and after a little tear there by Mike White, Williams comes back in, shuts him down. He had 4 of their 8 field goals in the second half. I thought our second half defense was pretty good.
It was. I mean, it was all right. I mean, it was better. Yeah, I thought in the first half our desire to get down in the stance and stay in the stance, or when the ball was away from us, we fell asleep and they'd catch us. And we're trying to recover. We're trying to be too reactionary. Tale of two halves when it comes to the defensive side there. There's no question, and I obviously wasn't very happy with it, that it's, I don't know if it's the last game for a break. We've got some guys that aren't feeling very well. They've been doing finals all week, so you got to kind of pull teeth. But I thought in the second half it was much better because we had 22 points, and we had a couple of missed rebounds, and they scored on those possessions, or we would have held them in the teens. And, that's pretty good.
Throw some kudos to Lincoln Trail. I think they got the nucleus to have a nice basketball team. They stayed in the game in the first half and kept on trying for the final 20 minutes. They've got some weapons. Mike White certainly is one of them. I think they're going to win their share of games over the course of the rest of the season. There'll be a problem when we play. There'll be a problem when we play them on the road on February the 7th. But I think again a good effort by Lincoln Trail today.
Yeah, they were trying to pick. They were moving some actions, but basically by and large, what they were doing was they were trying to find a guy, get a chance to get one-on-one or get you on a little action when you're asleep and come off from the wing back to the middle. But primarily they're trying to pick you one-on-one, get you isolated. And early on, our matchups on Jackson were really not very good. We got whipped. And I think we could have gotten them and really maybe gotten them out of here early. But he went and scored 6 or 8 points just taking us one-on-one when I thought we had everything else kind of contained. So their game plan was that. Then they went to the zone and hoped it would work. I thought we did all right there. I thought offensively we were pretty okay the whole time. We missed some layups. Dayton Williams not feeling very well. I thought, he had some finishes that, partially because he's not feeling well. I mean, this has been a rough week for our guys because we're playing during finals and at the back end of finals. I know the other teams in the league are all starting finals next week.
Yeah.
And it's a factor, and then there's some things going around and guys are not feeling great. So I want to say that, not taking anything away from Lincoln Trail or anything else, but I think for our guys' sake, they had to gut through some things there and dig down when they probably didn't have, their A-plus stuff.
Individually, I thought Callaway, 16 points, 5 rebounds, led the team with assists today. He's capable at the point. I think you're looking at him as a backup if we get Vassar into a problem.
Well, I just want to be a good basketball player and handle the ball. If you have to move him over the 1 or 2, whatever it is, just handle the basketball. He's a guard. And same thing for Dre. And if we get that, we move Dre off the ball at times, it'd be good because he can shoot the basketball. I just want him to be good guards and all that goes into that. I thought Javon Guest gave us some things tonight, which was key as the game went along. But all across the board, just – like I said, I think we were fighting a lot of things here, and where guys had to grit their teeth and grind up, and Lincoln Trail was not making it easy because they have guys that are good enough to isolate you, attack you. And if we'd have been a little bit stale against the zone, their plan might have had some ability to work. But our guys, particularly once the second half started, were determined to not let that happen.
So they will stay here for about a week and go through some modifications in what we're doing. Get a week off and then come back and get ready to go to Columbia State. We have not played down there since the early 70s. The last time we played at Columbia State, we had a guy named Ricky Green. Right. You've heard of him. I'd like to get Ricky. That would help the trip. But we're going to play Roane State, which is currently 8-4, and they're done until they play us on January the 2nd. Then we play Columbia State on January 3rd. Now, Roane State lost to Columbia State at home 76-61. I don't think they're as strong as Roane State, but we'll be coming off a break. They will be as well, but we'll have to solve some things there and come back with a short turnaround to play an afternoon game against Columbia State the next day, and they have not lost since we beat them here 81-68 on November 1st.
Well, that was a very good win for us. Columbia State's very good. Coach Neal's got a great program. They've got a chance to go back touch again. I'd say it'd be them and Walter State would be the two favorites, and that's why we brought them in here. So that was a really big win for us early, and it'll be a great win if we can go down and beat them at their place. And I'm sure they're going to be ready for us. And it's, we're going to have basically a week here of training, a little less than, and a week off, and then about a week of training to get ready. we want to leave here in as great a shape as humanly possible, physically. So that break we shorten, so then it's just a good get refreshed kind of deal, and then get back in, so you're not just starting from square one. And we're going to get physical this week if we feel well. I mean, I'm leaving that locker room right now. There's some dudes that don't feel too good, so we'll see how we are tomorrow. We're just going to lift, so we get on a every other day heavy lifting. So we leave here again, getting Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday work that way. So we'll get a lift tomorrow. And then, get 4 good days of work before they get out of here. Probably add a couple little things, add a couple little wrinkles during this time. We have some time to work on things that we can get and jump back into after break. But, make the best of the situation we can.
Certainly feels good to be 13-0, ranked number 1 in the country, that's for sure.
Well, it's been a really good first semester. We got a lot of things we need to work on, but everybody does. And, I'm proud of the guys. I think finals went okay. And, it's a good bunch of guys. They're good guys, and I think they're deserving the success they're getting. We just got to keep churning.
Coach, congratulations.
Thanks, Dave.